Hey everyone and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 21. Now, I believe this is the first time this game has appeared on this channel. The game both me and Chris have played, but if you're watching this on the day of launch, that being the 19th of November, it's a very special day. You know why? It's my birthday! Woohoo! Insert balloon here. But no, I figured for my birthday I want to do something a bit special, something different. And luckily for me, my ultimate dream car is on this game. It's actually on this game as DLC, it's not even a mod. So today we're able to build my dream car, that being That's not it, folks. That's the project Chris asked me to work on. Don't know what for. Ask him about it. Blow up his inbox. Nope. That is the beauty of everyone can say. That, of course, for those who don't know, is the Ford GT40. Now, I'm not going to go much into the history. Those who know the history of this car know what an amazing machine it was. There's a great film. It's Le Mans 66 or Ford versus Ferrari, depending on which market you're in. Well worth checking it out. Great film. It does dramatise it a little bit, but the history of why this car came to be and why I love her so much. So obviously this one, as you can see, isn't looking the best. But I think we can help that a lot. We can get her back to how it should look. So we're not going to waste any time. I'll let you know now. You probably noticed the money situation here. This is a mess about profile. This isn't a serious account. I'll be doing a bit of a restore mod because I'm not gonna do it totally factory. I'm gonna play with a couple of things. I like messing around. I like doing a bit of modifying. So there's gonna be a few upgrades along the way. Hopefully we'll finish. We'll race it. I do a bit of drag racing with it. I've got all the DLCs apart from the electric DLC. Sorry, no, I've got that. It's the China one I don't have. I also have the quality of life mod, which changes a few things you might see coming through. I'll be honest, I don't fully appreciate everything that mod changes, so there might be things that even I don't notice. But let's start off by getting this stripped down. So I'm going to get the bodywork off it first, so I always like to do these things. Take off all the body parts. Unfortunately, as you can see there, they're all in pretty dire condition. It's going to be pretty much brand new. Good job I've got this money. It's going to be brand new purchases for the most of it. So that's all the body panels off it, I think, as far as I can see. So I bring over my trusty welder. No, not the caravan. We can start. Now I am going to paint this as a Gulf tribute, I'll be honest with you now, and I'm pretty much sure that all of that bodywork, none of that is salvageable. That is annoying. So I might just get rid of all of that. And as it stands, we're going brand new. Okay. Doesn't worry me. Let's go into body shop. In 1965, so technically this is the year before. I'm going to base my design pretty much on the 66. Unfortunately, we don't have a Gulf livery available, so I can't do it as I would love to, but we are going to be able to at least give it and I have like modded plates and that added, which that's quite a nice green one. That's a plain one, that'll do. Man, I hate this. You can't just press the letter, can you? They changed this at one point, because you used to just type it in. It was so much better. Now you gotta do it. I'm pretty sure you can get rear plate on this thing, so front plate, so it's rear plate only. So I'm going to put them back on next. I'm going to strip the rest of the car down first, strip the engine out, suspension off, and then we will reconfigure. And then the next job after that will be to obviously repair the parts. I'm not going to 3-star everything, just because, frankly, I'm not that worried. But I will. Nope. The real kind of WD-40 comes out because of the bolts. Now, like I've said to you before, I know I need it up another level, don't I? I forgot about that. What I will do while I'm running up in the air as well is I'll take the oil out. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure this game hasn't appeared on this channel. I apologise if it has, Chris. But I would say, if you're wanting to see a series on this, let me know. I mean, I enjoyed this game. This, like I said, this profile is a bit of a dick about profile. But as I'll show you guys later, I've got quite a few cars already sort of outside. And if you guys want to see me, you know, rebuild and modify those, then I'd be more than happy to do a little mini series. Like, it won't be a full blown thing. Obviously, it'll just give us. Man, I must have pulled this thing out of the goddamn river, the condition it's in. So I'm taking note of like components and stuff. Because I know then what I'm going to be replacing. Obviously, as you know, with this game you can paint some components. So I'm going to do a bit of that. Because my aim is for it to end up looking pretty good. Hey guys, this suspension now looks amazing. It's only 53%, but just seems to be no rust on it. Can I take the gearbox off now, or do I need to wait? Oh, I can. So there'll be a lot of I won't put a performance gearbox. I just have found in the past when you put when you do a lot of performance engine parts, you end up having to do the gearbox. Just because if you don't, it just can't handle the horsepower. And I say this account's the high enough level has got most of the upgrades. Okay, so it's double wishbone front and back. That's handy to know for the future. There's actually not a huge amount to this car, probably testament to its age a little bit. Okay, that's an engine beige. Oh, come on. Sway link B, sway bars. Once we've got these up and clear up, in case of, like I say, take them all over to the station for rebuilding. See what we can salvage, see what we can, then we come back together, we reassemble, we paint, we test, then we hopefully finish today with a bit of drag. But yeah, I use this game for relaxing, I just go onto it when I know I've got time, build a car. See, the drag DLC was great. It's a shame there isn't multiplayer added. Because I think, especially once the drag DLC came out, multiplayer on this would be pretty damn good. You know, me and Chris could maybe challenge each other to build and race cars, but I think the coding of the game renders it pretty much impossible to do. I can tell you that bolt's going to be stuck fast. I love how I like the WD-40 clears it. It's not the soaking WD-40, then eventually get the gas axe out, which is how it usually is in real life. So there we are, so that out. So that's going to be it for what I can do from directly under the car. I've got to drop it now, get the engine out, get that fuse box over there out, and also get this front radiator out. So, right up here, I might just move that later just to get it out of the way, just because we don't need to see it. Oh yeah, I'll tell Chris he can have that back at a later date. Okay, I'm not sure what I did there. That was a button press. I think quality of life mod changed. Hopefully nothing appears to have not what I'm meant to do. Put you back. Well, you can tell I've literally not played this game for a little bit of time. I believe my engine crane is now. Yeah, that's here. Wow, I'm struggling here for some reason. So that's the engine out. The battery was missing, that's good to know. Fuse it out. Come on. Another thing, let's take out the interior. And that is a very basic frame. Obviously I realised usually you would no, you normally paint the frame, but the game doesn't really benefit you doing that. You're better off waiting and painting the bodywork as well. But so that's the basic frame of it. We can come along. We've still got the engine to disassemble. So what I'll probably do now is I'll probably time lapse this road because there's a lot of fiddly stuff here. So sit back and enjoy. There we are, folks. There's the engine torn down. So I forgot there were goddamn individual push rods. Man, I hate building those engines because they're just such a slow process. But anyway, what's going to happen now is the repairing minigame, which we've all seen. It's pretty straightforward. There's been 9 pages to do, so we're going to be here a little while. Hopefully most of them I get done pretty instantly, but what I don't repair I will break down into scrap parts, which we then use to upgrade. I'm not going to do a full 3-star build. I might do 3-star on engine parts, just because that does increase your horsepower. As you can see, as you go through, just trying to hit as many greens as possible. And there probably is mods out there that like give you better guarantees, but honestly, I'm not that worried. I do quite like just. You see, it's not exactly a difficult game. It doesn't exactly move at an unfathomable pace. You get a chance to look, and you can start to get an idea of what components you have managed to salvage from it. I'm looking, I'm hoping I've got like all 4 brake calipers. Little things like that can make the job so much easier. So after this we'll be over to the paint shop. So I want to paint most of the engine components. I'm going to also have a look at what performance components are available. Like I said, I'm going to restore mod this, so it's not going to be absolutely factory. It's going to be... bugger. Okay, I broke that. If a part's below 15%, by the way, it is unrepairable. Same, there's certain parts you can't repair anyway. Glass, tyres, lights, and that often can't be, so... Stuff like those carbs, I'm not too worried about, because they're going to be able to... They're going to be able to be rebuilt. Probably going to be false ones of those anyway, but if I repair them, they'll either sit in my inventory as spare stock, or I'll sell them. If ever like 4 million isn't enough. Also, those manifolds are going to be performance ones later. Okay, I failed that, but look, I was able to salvage it on the second time. Oh, there's a V8 Ford in a blue, that's good to know. So yeah, just keep going through this. We're getting down and now, you see, it's not the slowest. Once you got an art to it, it's not that bad. I have been trying to figure out for a while if there's ever... I've noticed something there, by the way. I don't know if it's true or not, but if ever you hit a blank... Oh no, that proved me wrong. If you ever hit a blank, you guarantee the next blank it will be a red next time, but it wasn't. Just when I thought I've worked out the meta, the game decides to prove me a liar. It's stuff like these little rod caps and that. You can guarantee you won't repair them all, but it's knowing how many you've got. So I'm kind of glad, as unrealistic as it is, the parts catalog just spawn things in your pocket. Like this, of course, let the engine block on that. I'm gonna paint it. I don't want it bright blue. I don't think that matches with the rest of the build I'm gonna do. Let's see what we salvage out of this. Oh, it's okay. So that's all of them done. Brakes, I don't need to bother. Bodywork, I don't think I've got anything to do. Nope. Just quickly inventory. There's a V8 Ford. We're gonna go to performance parts, tuning shop. I can get 2 engine heads, because I'll need those. I think it was that one, wasn't it? I think it will be intake manifold B. I'm just going to double check that. Intake manifold B, correct, yeah. For B, V8 Ford, yeah. Now, some of the other stuff I know I'll need, because I always need it, is pistons. I'll also need piston rings, but they don't come out of this shop. See if I've got performance versions of them carbs. They're in it. I will also take those because I'm going to want those. And they are the best ones on the camera. Let's go through. Do this. I'll do all performance clutch parts because why not? Yeah, distributor cap was the standard one, wasn't it? Distributor, ignition wires. Do I know which ones they were? Standard V8, okay. Which bit was I missing? I was missing the rotor. So on. As long as I want spark plugs, 8 of. And for now, I think that'll do me in performance parts unless there's a exhaust section I can use. But my next step is going to be over to the paint shop. See over here. See, I know there's a car. Was it my car wash on? I can see nothing. Surprised me. I usually like to leave cars over there and forget about them. Like I said, for now I'm just going to paint the basic engine components. Actually paint those little trumpets and everything. But they can't be repaired. I don't know where I must figure out where I buy them from. Stuff like that can't be repaired. Right, okay. That is no problem. Car parts. Let's do some more searching. I'm going to want one of those. I didn't have an oil pan, did I? So I'm going to need one of those. Right. So those didn't get repaired, so I think I need 16 of those, aren't I? No, it was 8, wasn't it? I'm not going to paint them because I quite like them in chrome, but... So here's the arm. I was going to go for... Yeah! I just think black would look better than that burner. I know the blue's probably traditional Ford colour, but... As I say, I'm not bothered about this being... There's the carbs. I'm using... And there's the block. I like how it doesn't paint the faces. The fact it paints the inside of the engine, I'm not the most keen on, because obviously in real life you would not paint the inside of an engine like that. These. So what's that painting? That's what I want, mixed ones. That's doing the... That's going to make it match the rest of the engine. That's the thing, because I didn't want it... I want it to... One of the things the... Oh, why's it gone white? That's better. One of the things I never liked about used to performance components, and they were nice, but odd times, you know, like the heads. To me, they just look out of place because they'd end up... end up a totally different colour to the rest of the engine, which just never looked right in my eyes. So we paint the manifolds as well. And I would think those in like custom black would look pretty cool. Would help with like a bit of a dark, stealthier look on the engine. Should we go for almost a total blackout? Just thinking like, if we were to go for like... Oh, you can, I was hoping you could like leave the red bits red and just paint the chrome bits black. Doesn't look to be the case, unfortunately, but... Okay, so they're painted. Do the other one. Like I say, I'm going to upgrade these parts before I did have engine head covers? Did I save both of those? There's engine head. This is called head cover and I haven't got to him yet. Yeah, look, head cover, or head cover 8 didn't survive. It's alright. Then pick up one of those. Use their black, and then there's just the front cover for the engine. I think that'll be it for the bits I want to paint so far. I'm going to look at, I know there's a couple of bits I definitely need. There's stuff I'll have to buy as I go along, but... I hope I might as well paint that. Like I said, this, in real life this would have been the 7 litre V8. Part of the reason I love... Because the Ford GT40 was so... American in that way. That sounds weird, but... What I mean by that... As I go through and... There it is. What I mean by that is... Ferrari at the time, and I don't know the model number, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. Their car had about a 3 litre V12 in it. Ford rock up, 7 litre V8. And before we do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spell it correctly because that will really help. Piston rings, 8 of. I'm going to buy about 4 of those just in case. I'm going to buy a couple of those. I think I'll need them. Then we just start rebuilding. Oh, I forgot about the cranks. Look at that, survive. Ah, I knew what I meant to do. Sorry folks, just remembered. I want to do this, don't I? Basically I want to do the performance components. Because I'm going to get extra power by doing those. So each start adds at least 10%. So by doing this we're just increasing the power we're going to get out of it. What else do we need? That. 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 And it doesn't seem like a lot, I know, but by doing them all, it's made now it just all quickly mounts. I'm going to want the performance steering pump, I know that. The i6B alternate I want it, so let's go for here. Performance parts. There's the V8 power steering pump, which is that one. There's the i6B alternate, which is that one. I just wanna... That should be enough to get us started. I have a feeling the valve and the rocker covers won't have salvaged, so I'll need to repair those. But anyway, I'm going to need a fuel. I always guarantee you I forget something. Oh no, one of those I want. One of those. You don't do a performance oil filter, so I'll just have a standard V8 one. Should be the black one if memory serves. I believe it was. Okay, I need to upgrade the fuel filter now. And then there'll be a fuel pump in the factory while I'm here. I have to remember that. Good on me. Does that. Find them. And they'll help with performance. Okay, so now once again we can start doing it. Basically it's just the opposite of what we'd already done. As I say, I haven't got any belts or anything, so I've still got all that to get. I don't have any of them, do I? Ignition coil B. I'm doing this in a real roundabout order if you were doing it in real life, but I sort of like to do it as. So I need clip B and ignition coil B. Let's go. Ignition coil I can get from here. I don't need that. That's one. And like clip B, get one of these. Go and do the. This is where I annoy myself at times. I apologise if you guys aren't liking this backwards and forwards. I always forget something and then I have to. Yeah, I do want good horsepower out of this thing. I do want to put some nice wide slicks on the back of it when I'm done, just so it's got. If we start rebuilding this now, if I bought a couple too many components, I'm not too worried because the way I use this account, I'll probably just save them for my next build. As I said before, I think I said earlier on, if I didn't. When we finish, we'll have a look round outside. If you see a car out there you'd really like me to work on, leave a comment down below, or if you know of a car that's in the game. But just general, what's your favourite car? If you're watching now, I'm assuming you've watched this video. You're into your cars, car guy or car girl. What's your favourite? Let me know. If it's in the game, I might just have a go with it. Looks like I can see a nice little mini-series of this if people want it. It's a nice low stress, bit casual, sort of my style, not quite as energetic as some of the other games we play. It's a good chance to talk, to get to know you guys. And just to see what you're up to out there in YouTube land. And so that's the bottom of the engine done, so I'll be able to put the oil pan on this. I'll then put the clutch on it, and then I'll be going up the top. I'm pretty sure I forgot. We don't have to buy all brand new like rockers and push rods, so that'll be the long fiddly part of this one. I know I didn't buy release bearing. No, I didn't. Luckily that to me is in here is easy. Like I said, I'll probably end up finishing with a custom gearbox on it just because, say, generally from experience, the standard ones can't take. Cam gear. What else do I need? I need some belts and a timing chain. Come on. Definitely that belt. It was that one, wasn't it? Nothing else on there I can see right now that I know I definitely need. Put you on. Put you on. Touch you. I am liking all these engine parts in black, I must admit. This engine looks far sleeker than... Like I said, another bright blue is probably traditional for Ford would have had it. Oh. Water pump got repaired. I'm gonna need a water pump pulley though, aren't I? It's already taking shape here. It's gonna be a good powerful unit this one. I can't remember what the stock is on this game, I've no doubt. It'll tell us when we come to do the pump. Must just be a V8 water pump pulley, is it? Is it generic V8 Ford it's called? Oh, okay. That might mean I bought the wrong belt there at one point, but... Oh no, look at now. Ah yes I have. Serpentine belt A. Belt A for V8 overhead valve. one. Yeah. No for V8 Ford, I do apologise. But that means belt B could be as well, but I'll check that in a second. Yep, it is V8 Ford. Sometime belt B, V8 Ford. Apologise, I took the cough there. There's one the engine done, not quite in order, but get these in. I'll tell me if I was able to fix any rock. Oh, I can put my lovely black manifolds on as well. Nope, didn't repair any of those, and I need 16 of them, right. Push rod. Rocker. 16 of those. Spark plugs I did earlier. I like to do these in pairs, just it's also me checking to make sure I don't miss one. Once you come to try and do something and it won't let you. Usually you come to try and put this component can't work out why it won't let you and realise you've left one out. Already this is a gorgeous looking engine. I think it's going to have just enough bright work on it to contrast with the black paint to really make it pop. I know it largely won't be seen once it's in the car, but I'll know it's there. We'll know it's there. Be our little added extra. Sorry folks, I think I just need to take a drink. My throat's starting to feel a bit dry. And that's just water before anybody asks. I'm not on anything stronger, unfortunately. You see, it actually doesn't take as long as you'd think to disassemble one of these. It's quite nice. I just find this quite almost therapeutic, just gently away. Stick some tunes on and just strip and rebuild the car. Yeah, this account I've got plenty, so I actually went and bought the auction houses out a couple of times just to fill it with stock, and then we'll just take one at random to be my project for the day. Like I say, if it's something you guys want to see, then I'm more than happy to do a few more. We're getting there now. Yeah, I'm definitely liking that engine in black. I think it's gonna look sweet as once it's in the car. So the wires are gonna be bright red. I probably should have actually black painted those, but it might just, if I'm looking, contrast well enough. That's already a dark colour, so that's not too bad. And then these guys are going to be a nice bright work on top, and the trumpets obviously are going to be... I should have black the trumpets just for the contrast. I'm now looking at it thinking, you know what? We nip back to the train shop, I paint those ignition wires black. I don't paint sounds weird, but that's just the way the game does it. But I'm going to, you know, this is my birthday, so I can build it as I want it. And I just don't want that. I think the trumpets in black on top are going to contrast against the really bright underneath. I need all the new ones. I'm just going to do some quickly first. I should have got rid of most of the old ones in there. Yeah, it has. Right. Yeah, if we do this quickly, it's gonna... Well, I think there's only 8 of them, so it's not too bad. And added ignition wires. Then the engine is done, which means the engine can go back in. Then the suspension just needs doing, the wheel and tyres. Something I pride myself on. I feel I'm always really good when it comes to fitment. I am going to go slightly bigger than the car standard wheels. I still have them for record, but I feel that by going slightly bigger, it's going to help it to look better. Also, while I'm going to paint the brake calipers, because that's what I definitely want to do. Whether the wheels will be full on GT40 classic style, or whether I'm going to pick something a bit different. They're going to be orange, because I'm doing blue and orange, I'm doing the gold colours. But I'm not 100% sure yet whether I pick close to what the car would have run. Right, so they're all now painted. No, I have 4 brake calipers, good. Brake calipers to me should always be red. Something about red brakes is always the sporty look. I'm not going to do, I was thinking about doing like a load of the, I've done in the past some cars where I've done like all the, actually I should probably pull in my last one I did, which was an E-Type Jaguar. I think at the end of the video I'll pull in and show you that, because I spent a lot of time doing a lot of the paint work underneath, and I think it really shows what you can do, especially with the Q quality of life mod, what it allows you to do. So anyway, all that's left now is the ignition wires. Come into black and just hides them a little bit more. I've got wheels and tyres, I've got suspension, I've got wheels and tyres. Yeah, that's definitely to me, that just gives that contrast. I guess if you've been really clever, you could have maybe like colour matched it to the car a little bit. If I'm going to go Gulf colours, because it's blue and orange, but I almost wonder if that had been a bit too much. And that's because somebody who really likes that colour scheme. Yeah, the black ignition wires definitely look better. Right, so that should be this engine now. Complete. So I can just take this off the stand. I think the engine crane I left it in place. It's easy. And she's in. Put a bit of oil in it before we... Just if I don't do it now I will forget. Check the dipstick. Perfect. Right, so the gearbox. Can I remember what gearbox is used? V8, gearbox B, V8 I'm going to get a custom one because, like I say, the standard one won't be able to handle the power. So that one, wasn't it? I am going to have that gearbox painted black. I'm going to have it 3-star just so it further fits in with the paint job and the way I want it to look. Sadly, it comes with little red parts as well. I'm going to need a starter motor because it definitely didn't come with one. Oh, of course, there are electrics in this one, aren't they? Oh, well, I can't find a starter. Yeah, of course, they're in here now. Suspension, I remember now it was double wishbone, which... I can do this. I have a particular style I like for doing the suspension, which does mean they need painting. Just it's something I've done this on a lot of cars, and I don't know why, but I really like it. So, if you'll indulge me this, what I like to do... I don't need custom. Go chrome on the struts. So the struts end up bright silver. The springs then go in chrome but red. I just really like that. I just really like that look. I've done that. That was just my little calling card. If I did that to my cars, I think you can tell. Oh yeah, that was a David car. So you see, then with the likes of this, red chrome. So the engine's in. Next, the gearbox can go in. Then we can start reassembling the drivetrain. Okay, that's the bulk of it done. The engine tree, especially an old V8, an old twin overhead, an old overhead cam V8 with the push rods. That was the big work. the easiest bit. I mean, if I do any more of these folks, I'll try and make sure my next one's a more modern engine. Right, so that's, I think, the next bit I need done. Yeah, I'll do the bodywork last because then we'll paint the car. I also need to do wheels and tyres. What I need to do, I need to put... the chrome doesn't well show in this lighting here, but... I just find it helps it. We're going to find odd bits of suspension that didn't get repaired. In fact, I know a couple more bits I definitely need. Four of those. We've got 4 of those. It was definitely B one. I think it was sway bar B as well. I need 2 of those, 2 of those. All that done, right? Okay, now I need to put it up in the air a bit more. Fuel tank I'm going to need was the long. Was like one of these, wasn't it? I honestly can't remember which one, unfortunately, so... I'm going to buy one of each. And then let's gearbox on it. Starter on it. Fuel tank C on this side. Oh, one of each, okay. Does it have pumps on each one? Oh no, it just has one pump over there. As you can see here. Oh, we do have a rear muffler GT40 to do, okay. Oh, it looks like a lot of my suspension components survived, I'm nice to see. Okay, I'm definitely missing at least one bottom arm, that's no problem. See what I mean there about how the chrome just... Okay, both of those survived. Those are actually too bad. Bearings you always have to buy new. The drive shaft survived. That's big. Did I not buy brake pads? Wow, I forgot brake pads. Okay, what else was it? It was a bottom arm B, wasn't it? Get rid of that. Bottom suspension arm B, that was it. I also need... What else is it? Brake pads. Oh, and the... check there's no performance one of those. There is, look. And I am going to paint it black. So that then needs... I'll get rid of that. Muffler GT40, there it is. Ooh, a nice 5% performance bonus. This isn't gonna have... It's really gonna take some time, and I really struggle when it comes to the gearbox stuff, so that could be where we end up. There you see, that's that done. That's that done. I'm probably going to do a bit more of a time lapse now as well. I get the rest of this car put together, so shall see you on the other side. folks, as I get to the fluids, as you can see there, I think the only thing we've got left to fit now is wheels and tyres. I'm going to do all the fluids now while I'm thinking about it. So I have to flip back and do mostly electric. You also notice when I get like fuses, I just bought like 4 or 5 because I know if I don't use them today, I'm going to use them in future builds. So I don't honestly mind having a surplus of them around the place. CMS 18 had a problem where the inventory got a bit bloated. 21 doesn't seem to have that issue. Plus, you can dump stuff in the warehouse. Okay, yeah, that's all that will fill. There was a power steering reservoir over here somewhere, wasn't there? Right, there you are. Like I say, all I think left to do now is wheels and tyres, bodywork and paint. Which leads me to let's not overfill this. I'm trying to multitask here because what I'm trying to do is look up the RGB for the Gulf Racing colours so I can get them right. Gulf Race. Sorry folks, I know this is colour codes. Oh, I have a picture here that could prove handy. Okay, so that's that done. Right, so we'll put the bodywork back on now, I think, just so you guys can see what it's going to look like once it's fully assembled. So yeah, this is going to be a beautiful car. Was there a separate little window? I think there was, so what I need to do is... Maybe there isn't, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there might be a separate... Some cars have a window in there. My bad. You know, I'm putting off the dogs. As I said before, I pride myself on good fitment. I'm now worrying myself a little bit to make sure I get it right. Obviously, I want you guys to realise why I think these cars are so beautiful, because I want to make it the stunner it deserves to be. Obviously, I'm going to need interior, I'm going to need seats and a steering wheel yet, which I can do. I've had interior shop. Remember, right, it had its own seats in it, so it should be easy to find. No bench, as you'll see. New person on steering wheel as well. Yep, it does. That's the bodywork done, so let's go to the interior assemble. Right then, so now we're going to need to paint. But let's talk about wheels first. See there, I know where the interior is only 75, don't worry about that. Where's the cleaning kit for the interiors? Come on David, you know this. I've played the game a little bit. Ah, there it is. That's why the interior is not fully cleaned on this. And if I look at, see the interior is already worth good money. Standard power as well, it would have had 335, so hopefully for a good increase. So it's 15s, that'll be the rear. I'm going to put 18s on this thing, I think. I might even go for the standard rims, just in 18s. Yeah, go for 2, ET15 in 18s, and go for 2 in ET5. Why I've done that will become clear. So what I want, 315, 15, so I'm going to go 325, 50, 18s on the back. In fact, 335, 45, 18s I'm going to go. And then for the fronts, 285, 50, 15. so I'm going to need to paint the wheels first, so we'll give our first chance to test out just how well this chart I found works. I have somewhere I can put in codes, don't I? Can I not do that here? Damn it, no. I thought there was somewhere where you could actually put in... I'm going to have to do it the... What's the way, aren't I? It's not that bright. Metallic looks good. It's meant to be my homage to Gulf colours, because that's not 100% perfect, but I really like that. Oh well, that's what we're going for. Sorry guys, it's not going to be authentic, I know, and feel free to at me over that, but I feel that's going to help it too. I'm going to give it the look I want. I say this from no point has been a absolute as it left the factory build, so now when you think about the tyres on these, balance them and they can go on the car. We can check my fitments and then it's ready for paint. Do the 15s first because they're on the back, on the wider tyres. So the offset as well should just push the tyres out into the back of the rims. Wow, look how much dish is on that. Here we go. That's the rear's done. Come on, do it for me, please. So now the front. But then while I'm doing that, I can go and check my working. Wow, that fitment. That could be pushed so much further out into the bodywork. I have the right ET60 there and they still fit. Bugger. And of course there's no way of, you can't, spacers aren't a thing in this game, so... It's making me think the fronts aren't going to be much better, but... Let's try this test one now. Actually, the fronts on ET5 look pretty damn good. I'm quite impressed with that. Did I just put... Is that an ET? Is that one of the ones that should be on the back? It is. That's one of the ones I did on the back. And as you can see, that fitment to me is pretty damn good. That to me looks really good. To the point where, you know what? Alright, you've done. Have I? Oh, they're the standard ones. I'm gonna need some more tyres now, aren't I? Some, and I think I'm going wider now on the back as a result. What if on the back I was like 3555, was there any painting? Dude, this is where I can spend way too long doing this. least it remembers the colour, which makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to do a quick bit of drag racing with it. I might try and take it on the track, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not best at driving the track. I'm only keyboard and mouse. So driving the track, especially if I can't get this thing dialed into not wheel spin like a bastard, could be difficult. And these are nice little big wheels. I think I can put the wrong one on there. ET61 I want, yeah. Oh, so the bigger the ET, the further it pushes the wheel out away from the mounting face. That's the wrong one again. I'm calling metallic the main paint as well, which will be probably the big difference between this and somebody who was doing a dead replica. That looks better. I'm liking that a lot more. The big wheels I've got in the store, but there we have it. That certainly looks the part to me. Let's get her over into paint. Oh, the car wash. That you can just see. Yeah, that's standing. That's standing amazing. Probably that's what close ones to the factory. It doesn't look bad, but that's not what I'm here for. Was that supposed to be like their take on the Gulf? Because that looks way too... That to me is closer to what like a Gulf car would be. Now as I said to you, I actually want it to be metallic, which probably means I need to take even more saturation out of it. Metallic's not going to work there, is it? Pearl might though. I think about that. So what's left to do now is to do the alignment on it. He's taking it over to the test path. To do this, because as you can see here, it's a friggin' mile away from where it's supposed to be. This will help it to dry better. And that's the alignment done. And you'll want this doing. So that's all that done. Then the last one is least. We can dyno it. I'm liking how it's not telling me I've missed something. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, parts 99. Wow, what if I'm either missing a part? Clip B. I remember buying that goddamn clip. But I didn't fit it. Why didn't you guys tell me I'd missed clip B? Now I'm gonna freaking remount all the bodywork. Separately, because you can't just like slip the rear end up on this. It's a shame I haven't got a full go through, but I'm so happy with that. Now it's all 100s. Values. Probably low actually for a GT40. My apologies folks, I know this is pretty loud. Wow. Class A drag, nearly 600 horsepower. But I don't think I can tune the ECU, can I? I can tune the carbs though. Now what's the trick to this? I seem to remember there's a certain trick. Haha. Right, that's that one done. Actually, I should have done this beforehand because the trick is you've got to try and get them all to the same. And then in theory, one. Oh, they're all. Come on, I landed it on the first one, so they're all 0. Match the wheels. Ah, so I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Get them all to the same, and then just slowly step them all up. Or just land on the right solution. Right, so then step, 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 step. That's all of them have now been done. So the gearbox now, I'm going to make up to 5 speed. I'm going to knock this ratio down because that'll kill wheel spin, and that's going to be my killer with that much horsepower. Bring that in a little bit. Bring that in a little bit. So if this is right, this needs to be capable of like over 200 miles an hour. So I apologise for this again, folks. Right now we see I forgot car message should be added to this game. Wow. It's like 50 extra horses I've gained. I didn't want to transform this thing. There was more I could have done. Let's go sort out the drag strip. Let's see how it does. Oh yes, I'm going to show you that before we finish, aren't I? Well, now I apologise, I might royally screw up this first one because it's a while since I've done this. And I honestly, I'm trying to remember now exactly how I do this. I remember I held the handbrake, so I found that to be the way. Let's do a practice first, just to see. Quarter mile. Can I just do a blank track? Yes, I can. I think what I used to do is hold the handbrake down, hold the clutch. I shifted early there to kill the wheel spin. I think with a bit more practice, there's more speed there, but I definitely did a little bit of an early shift there, so I could hear the wheel spinning. Let's see if wheel spinning for longer would make it any faster or not. 10.5, so yeah, I got another percent of it. Try one more because the camera kind of give me a complex there. And that will enter a little bit of a drag competition. Definitely shifted too early there, it dropped off the revs. Yeah. One last practice, then we'll do an actual tournament. Too early again. With a bit more tuning on the gearbox, there's probably sub 10 seconds available to this thing. But honestly, I'm not. I should probably try a lot of different feedback. Okay, I can actually burn through the wheel spin. It's not going to try and... What would worry me was sometimes with these cars, they pull to one side. It didn't, so... Shall we see how we get on? I like as well how it adds names. So you can see I've got Tim there. Tim's racing a Mitsubishi. Doesn't actually add it Chris. Normally he ends up in it, but see how we get on. See, I have a lot of mod cars in this. So. Right, so here we go. See how she does. I had some cars that dominated this. Wow, I'm going to get to a serious. Got it. Ooh, not by a lot though. We matched on the action time. That's amazing. Nice. And we're racing another Mustang. Oh, Tim got knocked out, I just realised. It's a shame. Got it. Got it by quite a margin, but speed-wise, not so much. But I think I could hear his wheel spin next to me. Wow, I'm about to win this. I wasn't expecting it, but it'd be nice if we could for the old girl. I'm racing all Fords. Oh, got him again. When I can't see him on the screen, I'm like, well, I'm into the formula, into the final. I've raced nothing but Fords this entire tournament. Oh, got it. So she's a bit of a weapon, my GT40. I'll do for that. I'm not going to take you around the actual track. I think that she's a bit of a weapon. She's a lovely car. I'm so thrilled that I got to build that. And that's going to be added to my personal collection. But this is a quality of life mod doing this, by the way. I'll give it a second because it has a few bits to load in right now, as you can see. As you can see, I keep plenty of cars around. Let's take this guy out from just on. Well, put him there first. I didn't mean to do that. So there we are, folks. Just want to show you, this was the last car I built. It's a V12. Check, you see there how I blacked most of the suspension. You can see that is a car I think is absolutely stunningly beautiful. I love, in ways you could not imagine, that machine. But yeah, that's the Ford GT40. That's my Ford GT40. So, quick look around here, this is what I currently have round here. 300 SL, that's the Mark 1 Escort. It's an SLS that's been done. Mustangs, Challenger, Porsche Rough. I kind of want to build that. Another 300 SL, another 300 SL. Has this actually been done? Because this looks really clean. No, it was just obviously one I got from a good BMW 8 Series. That's the in-game Lamborghini, I forget what they call it. Yeah, my game changes it to a Diablo anyway, but that's the in-game version. Chris's Caravan, and this baby. But I'm going to end this one here, so thank you for indulging me on that one. I realise this probably isn't everybody's taste. Those of you that have watched it, I really appreciate you. If you want to see more of this, say let me know. I wouldn't mind building some of these cars I've got out here. I'm even grabbing some more. I have a lot of mods. I have most of the DLCs. I have plenty to go at, and there's plenty to do. So once again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out our Twitch at the moment. We are now affiliate on Twitch. Chris put a lot of hard work in, well deserved. And that is growing immensely and we love it. We love you all. Thank you and goodbye.